Peter Michael Falk was an American actor, best known for his role as Lt. Columbo in the television series Columbo. He appeared in numerous films such as The Princess Bride, The Great Race, It's a Mad, 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 Mad World, A Woman Under the Influence and Murder by Death, as well as many television guest roles. He was nominated for an Academy Award twice, and won the Emmy Award on 5 occasions and the Golden Globe Award once. Director William Friedkin said of Falk's role in his film The Brink's Job, "Peter has a great range from comedy to drama. He could break your heart or he could make you laugh." In 1968, Falk starred with Gene Barry in a 90-minute television pilot about a highly skilled, laid-back detective. Columbo eventually became part of an anthology series titled The NBC Mystery Movie, along with McCloud, Macmillan and Wife and Banachek. The detective series stayed on NBC from 1971 to 1978, took a respite, and returned occasionally on ABC from 1989 to 2003. Falk was everyone's favorite rumpled television detective, wrote historian David Fantle. In 1996, TV Guide ranked Falk number 21 on its 50 greatest TV stars of all time list. Early life. Born in New York City, Falk was the son of Michael Peter Falk, owner of a clothing and dry goods store, and his wife, Madeline, an accountant and buyer. Both of his parents were Jewish, coming from Poland and Russia on his father's side, and from Hungary and the Czech lands on his mother's side. Falk's right eye was surgically removed when he was 3 because of a retinoblastoma. He wore an artificial eye for most of his life. The artificial eye was the cause of his trademark squint. Despite this limitation, as a boy he participated in team sports, mainly baseball and basketball. In a 1997 interview in Cigar Aficionado magazine with Arthur Marks, Falk said, "I remember once in high school the umpire called me out at third base when I was sure I was safe. I got so mad I took out my glass eye, handed it to him and said, 'Try this.' I got such a laugh you wouldn't believe." Falk's first stage appearance was at the age of 12 in The Pirates of Penzance at Camp High Point in upstate New York, where one of his camp counselors was Ross Martin. Falk attended Ossining High School in Westchester County, New York, where he was a star athlete and president of his senior class. After graduating from high school in 1945, Falk briefly attended Hamilton College in Clinton, New York, and then tried to join the armed services as World War II was drawing to a close. Rejected because of his missing eye, he joined the United States Merchant Marine, and served as a cook and mess boy. Falk said of the experience in 1997, "There they don't care if you're blind or not. The only one on a ship who has to see is the captain." And in the case of the Titanic, he couldn't see very well, either. Falk recalls this period in his autobiography. "A year on the water was enough for me, so I returned to college. I didn't stay long. Too itchy. What to do next? I signed up to go to Israel to fight in the war on its attack on Egypt. I wasn't passionate about Israel. I wasn't passionate about Egypt. I just wanted more excitement. I got assigned a ship and departure date, but the war was over before the ship ever sailed." After a year and a half in the Merchant Marine, Falk returned to Hamilton College and also attended the University of Wisconsin. He transferred to the New School for Social Research in New York City, which awarded him a bachelor's degree in literature and political science in 1951. He then traveled in Europe and worked on a railroad in Yugoslavia for 6 months. He returned to New York, enrolling at Syracuse University, but he recalled in his 2006 memoir, "Just One More Thing," that he was unsure what he wanted to do with his life for years after leaving high school. Falk obtained a Master of Public Administration degree at the Maxwell School of Syracuse University in 1953. The program was designed to train civil servants for the federal government, a career that Falk said in his memoir he had no interest in and no aptitude for. He applied for a job with the CIA, but was rejected because of his membership in the Marine Cooks and Stewards Union while serving in the Merchant Marine, even though he was required to join and was not active in the union. He then became a management analyst with the Connecticut State Budget Bureau in Hartford. In 1997, Falk characterized his Hartford job as efficiency expert. I was such an efficiency expert that the first morning on the job, I couldn't find the building where I was to report for work.